wiggle, wiggle.
Like.
Hello and welcome to Xaneleon and Merry Christmas, Xaneleon.
Hey, welcome. Merry Christmas to you too, man.
And thanks a lot for coming. You're also known as the Mountain Goat, of course.
Yes. My second life I was, or my previous life I was a goat.
You decided to carry on with that?
Yeah, with the
With that stuff?
grass. Yeah.
And the first replay you brought us, Xaneleon?
This is the Lorraine 40T. I got it gifted by a friend, and I've been enjoying the living hell out of it.
Yeah, it's a nice tank.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Funny tank, I would say, actually. Yeah, funny tank also.
Yeah, I enjoyed it when it was the tier 9 before the patch yet.
Yes.
Well, it already felt out of place because of like all the tanks looked similar, and then suddenly you have this big ass Lorraine. Now with the patched AP, it's more in line, and this premium, oh my god! Just
So good.
I'm short of words for how awesome it is as a premium tank.
Really good. And the reason you're taking this position is?
I like aggression.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I really like aggression. The only thing that can counter this is a position like G7 on the minimap, when someone stands there and spots you, like I've had happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just to not be a derpy guy like the M445 that's going on H2. Like he's getting shot in the side soon, and I'm just. What I want to do is get on the G line, like below the shooting ridge. But first I need to know that it's safe, so I'm waiting for my platoon mate to clear the zero line and push up.
You need to know if there's anybody in G8
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, else you're gonna get rushed.
Yeah.
And they love some fame rushing. They're like,
They sure do.
let's get him.
Let's
Yeah,
kill his stats for the day.
yeah. You don't have any armor to bounce shots. So now that they're pushing up zero line, I'm pushing in. This is like the exact timing I want. And if I want to fall back, I actually can fall back all the way back to the Black Prince and OI.
Yeah, a big bunch of them on the other side, so.
Yeah, moving up, first shot ammo rack, that's that's gonna be really nice on these replays.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just clip him and I reload, because I just have a tingling sensation, you know, spidey senses go off, I feel arty. I'm like,
Nice.
he's not gonna get me this time.
There's also a lot of enemies around that area, since they didn't decide to push anywhere.
Yeah. Well, I was also talking to my platoon mate, like, push up, go to the 9 line, get the RD out, YOLO down towards the RD. I can have some shots, like some side shots, but
And
Did
who's
it
your
really
platoon
work
mate, Xaneleon?
the Cold Angel.
Okay. She's also a streamer, right?
Yeah, it's fun to play with her.
Cool.
It's fun to play with her. She's the best platoon mate I've ever had. Loads of fun. So now I'm just clipping like very lucky shots on the Badger and the T43. I had one shot remaining and I decided to look around. And there was a one shot STRV, so I took it like an easy pickup kill.
It's so funny because a lot of people didn't like the Lorraine as a tier 9. I actually also enjoyed it a lot.
Oh, I hated it.
You
Oh
did?
God. I hated it. The gun handling was so atrocious.
Yeah, you needed to be really close to hit, but I thought it was still a fun tank.
So now we're trying to control the battle. The heavy tanks are losing, and we need to make sure we're clearing out this AT7 and the T43. So I asked my platoon mate to push over, and then I see that AT7 just camping, or like camping, he's doing nothing. Like a little bit of a bot play from his part. I can
Trying
just...
not to be pinned at least, but
So now
well,
it's
he
the
could
decision.
cover the cupola a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit of a decision. I got shot by the Batchet. Do I stay and go for that 87 shot? Do I kill him? And I decided to stay and get him out of my way.
Yeah.
So now I'm reloading. I see that we're gonna win this flank because we have 3 guys pushing up and they're all one shot. And I'm halfway done reloading. And now I'm realizing, like, wait, this is not the best position I'm in. Maybe I should see where everyone is going. Maybe they're pushing back. Then yeah, of course I spot the crossing. Struggling with gun depression, so I pick the side of the turret. I try to snap the Tiger P and
An
get it.
unlucky bounce on the Tiger P though.
Yeah, but this shot on the Tiger is like, it doesn't even look like it's going in, and it goes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I look behind me and I see two guys pushing up for me. So I push over the ridge and get the hell out of there. I get spotted by I think the IS or something. I just don't want to get shot by anything. Get safe, reload, and just like move the battle on my own terms. They decided to push out, and I have enough speed to pull out and
Toast the T-34.
get ammo wrecked.
Yeah, again.
So yeah, that's really nice with the new consumables that they reload. So you can just get ammo wrecked twice in one battle. That's really cool.
I was really skeptical with that
Yeah, me too.
feature, but it actually works good. I'm pretty happy with it too. So they do good stuff, wargaming. It's not all bad.
Indeed, indeed. And this
Yeah.
is one of the really nice advantages.
I agree.
I thought it would be really bad because yeah, people would have more repair kits and I would be like, oh man, what is that? But it actually is really good to see that you actually can repair your turret ring or your ammo rack more than
Ammo rack.
once.
Yeah, ammo rack especially. This one tends to get ammo racked a little bit much.
And now I'm just yeah, trying to outplay the T-34 by just going around and then back to the same position to try and mind game him out of there. So I killed him, which is nice, and he didn't even expect it. So my platoon mate dead. I decided to pull back, and just yeah, move the battle on my own terms. He's poking Hull down. I was like, wait, this is not the best moment to peek.
It was a nice hit though.
Yeah, I decided to snapshot and hit. That was really
Yeah.
lucky. I know that Tiger P and the IS are really slow tanks, so I can just afford to stay here.
Yeah, they'll never be able to catch you.
While the Tiger P is trying to move around, I think that he thought I was going to G8 or stay where I was, but actually I decided to be very aggressive and push. And that was actually the right play, because now the IS was caught out in the open. This was one of those moments that I bent straight through the gun mantle because I have APSR loaded. And now I'm looking for the Tiger P to finish him off. I take the shot, take my time to get into his upper plate, into his side, and easy game.
And no auto aim.
No other way. This is just me playing on my own terms, using the Lorraine to its fullest capacity and potential that you can push the tank towards. Because with Coffee, you're reloading way too fast for anybody to catch you while you're reloading. You run away, you come back with a full clip, put 1000 damage into his butt or side or front, and you're out again. It's really good for just really precision battlefields.
And the result?
So this was an easy mastery for me, of course. No, the game was really nice. As you can see, high caliber and Top Gun were secured. Only 2 bonds because we're only a tier 8.
Yeah.
Mastery badge, yeah, well, that was not the hardest mastery badge ever, right? As you can see, the aggressive position at the start, I would say that everybody should use it if you're fast enough. Even a little bit slower tanks, I also use it in Super Conqueror. If you're a bit slower, you can still use it. The main thing is you're right in the middle of the action and you're RT safe. And that's the main key, you're RT safe.
But you kind of need to be sure that some heavies are pushing up there, even though they're gonna die, ain't you? Or they're
If
gonna
they're
go around
not
the corner.
pushing up, you can still go
still
to
beat
the
'em?
G line. Yeah.
Okay.
And if they push over you to kill you, they're like wasting, I hope, more than 2 tanks just to get you, and which should push for a win eventually. Yeah, that's what you want to do. So I do a little over 5.2k damage and 7 kills with 1646 basics to be. Yeah, what else? What else is there to say? Like,
Well done.
yeah, really nitpicking, picking my encounters wisely and pushing and pulling back at the right times. trying to predict where people are going and generally get lucky with the shots, like on the Badger 12T and the Target B. Those were shots that were really weird. Even I was like, whoa, that hit? Oh, okay. So yeah, that's the detailed report. Made a 115,000 credits profit. Well,
Yeah,
that's a
nice.
nice payout, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this premium tank is worth its value. Yeah, I would say.
And for the second replays, you have picked.
Best tank in the game.
You think? It's
Yeah.
at least funny as
Yeah,
hell.
it's really good.
Yeah, it is.
As you can see, the cheeks they have like heat shields, and heat is like the primarily ammo that gets shot at you when they want to pen you.
Only
So-
thing I would love though, Xaneleon, was a little bit more speed. It's a little bit slow for my liking.
Yeah, I had the same feeling with the 215B. I played it a lot and got used to the speed. But the thing is, now this got a front-mounted turret, and that works so much better than the rear-mounted turret of the 215B.
Yeah.
Combine that with your heat shields on your
depression.
plate. Like, this thing is insane with the DPM.
It's insane. The
Yeah.
only thing I have with it is the speed. That's annoying for me, but that's a personal preference.
No, it must be this slow, else it would be way too overpowered.
That I agree on.
So I'm going immediately to the heavy corner because I want to farm some heavy tanks. And then I notice that the IS-3 and VK are on the other side. And I'm like, what? So I shoot at the VK turret and yeah, shot just derps to the right or something. I get spotted. So I take my time. I'm just waiting, casually singing inside of my head. Christmas songs, you know.
Yeah.
Get the vibe going. So the Revalorisé, the revamp, the revolver, he's pushing. And where's my Tundra mod? Like I can't find his outline, right?
Nope. No outline.
No outline. So I was like, okay, let's go to the heavy corner. Then the IS-3 pings. He shoots. First shot ammo rack again. Well, what do you know?
Luckily he pulls out with the side towards you though. That was nice.
Yeah, that was really nice. But it was just
Unlucky. Ammo rack.
unlucky ammo rack. But I would say an ammo rack at the start makes for a good game at the end.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
So the Type 5 is spotted on the other side of this hill. And I'm thinking, I'm gonna fight this weeaboo tank like whoa. So let's load full gold, of course, and pen him through the cheeks, cause Type 5 is just the most
Troll.
broken tank there is. Like I
It's
have no
stupid
words
tank,
for
I
the
think.
amount of ridiculous armor it has and the gun and so I up easy spot him, put one into his cheek, and then luckily I have the T10 next to me. I
Take all
actually,
the blame.
he shoots the T10. I get ammo wrecked
Again.
again. So yeah, well now I have a 13-second reload for my 400 Alpha gun. It's okay. In 25 seconds I can repair that. Super derpy shot on the Type 5. That was just
That was unlucky with the gun
Nah,
mount.
it was just retarded shot for me.
Okay.
Like I should just wait a fraction of a second more. And then the tortoise, this shows that it's really bad at brawling. You can't brawl with it.
No.
Looking at the other side of the map, you see that on the BC line they're falling. So I have to push. I have to make some work here. They're also pushing up the mid, but this is like the main engagement flank. And that was just a nice shot on the lower plate of the Tiger 2. And the Tiger 2, he's already feeling it. He's seeing that the Mountain is pushing up, we're pushing up. And he feels his days are numbered. I put one into those weak spots. I don't know how that went, but it went. This is just clearing up by now. The Mountain, he's just the man. He's the man of the game. Because he's pushing up, and that means that the type is not focusing me. Which is also really lucky that he's not focusing me.
Yeah, he has a nasty punch.
Yeah, he has a nasty punch. And then I was looking for the outline of the tiger and I found it. Put one into his upper or lower plate, I don't know, it just went in. And then I bounced the from lower
Yeah,
plate.
well.
Like, what? How did that bounce? And then you see actually the bounce mark. It's just a low pen roll, that happens. Everybody's pushing in and I'm like, guys, look behind us.
Base is lost.
Yeah, base is lost, go back. So I'm looking for the weak spot. He turns his turret, so I can't shoot that, so I'm going for the other weak spot. Goes into his tracks, and that's like 400 millimeters of armor. No way to pen. pick up the kill, and turn around. I'm still
A
spotted,
lot
so
of things there. Yeah, you're still
yeah,
spotted.
we're all spotted, and they see 4 tanks going this way and 1 tank going back, and I'm that 1 tank going back, and so the T10 is waiting for me around the corner, and that was just a
Found him.
way too hasty this shot. Like, I should just aim at the lower plate.
Yeah, his armor is pretty good actually, T10.
Yeah, but of course with gold you're gonna penetrate almost everything, but yeah, that was just derpy. And that was also a bad shot that should have been in its track, and it didn't.
The revolver bounce, you know, that was
Yeah.
pretty good.
And now, yeah, the bounce was really fortunate because he was shooting heat. But he learned from that. So we shot more heat! I don't know how that even panned. My main mistake here was I estimated the regularized reload. Like, no! Why? I just wasted HP. For no reason. He was trapped. I had to jump on him. And I just poked for no reason. So it's 9 versus 12. And I'm pushing up into 2 enemy tanks. Probably 3 if the IS-3 is at the same position where he was. And I just need to take out guns. Less guns than the enemy means less guns that my allies have to focus on. But first, VK is not aiming for me, so I decided to go for the IS-3. Go into his upper frontal plate, but it bounces. Magical armor, right? Put one to into his lower plate. Lower upper frontal plate, but easy shot, right? Loaded 1 AP, like the magical AP round that pans the back. Kappa. And this was the moment where my roommate came in. He was like, "Xan, what are you doing?" Nothing, just casually carrying a game. Why are you pulling back? Well, there's a T-32 and an AMX coming for me, and they want me. They want me dead. I see that the T-10 is fighting the Liberté, so I know where he is. And I have a feeling that the T-49 wants to back rape me. So I push back and I hope that he's not going on the F line, but he's actually trying for my to shoot me in the back or get the jump on me.
He could potentially one-shot you.
Yeah, this is like the predictions that you want, that you need to have to perform well in battles. So a snapshot.
Nice trash guard.
Yeah, I dipped way too low, like poor aim.
But you tracked him on purpose.
Getting
was on
something
purpose.
getting tracked, but I didn't want to stay tracked because getting out-circled by a T-49 is really embarrassing, and I didn't want that to happen at the end.
Embarrassing.
And now I'm just waiting for the Liberté. They could, like, the mouse is pinging on the minimap where he would be. Like, maybe I should go down. Where is he? Oh what? He's actually gonna go for me. So he's full speed, coming for me, and I just pan his turret because I have gold loaded. It's like lol. And for some reason he already shot. Instead of shooting now, just derped his shot like I did. And he tries to go for my weak spot. So I just wiggle my weak spot, as you can see. Hilarious. So he bounces me, which is good. I put another shot into him. The enemy T-32 team kills the Liberté. I can put one into his lower plate, and I want to circle him. At least that was the plan. This is just...
He decides to turn the sides even.
He's just... I don't know what he's doing.
Suiciding kind of.
Oh my god. That was just the best. Actually, at that moment I was like, I'm dead. I'm dead. And then he just turns to the right on the crest. He was cresting the ridge and he turned to the right. I don't know what he did. I think he was giving me the win.
Yeah. Or being disconnected, I hope, but...
Yeah, I hope he was just lagging really bad.
Yeah, it's possible.
God, that was just... While playing that, my heart was pounding. And I was like, I'm gonna die now. And then he does that and I was laughing so hard. Then closing the distance to hide my lower plate. And then he bounced. Oh man, that could have gone way differently, but it didn't. Or fortunately. So yeah, that's...
T-32 hold down is actually not that fun.
Yeah. Then, like, it's insane. I don't know, but like him killing his teammate was also But me
Pretty kind of him.
Yeah, I was also low rolling the Liberté, which was kinda bad RNG.
Yeah.
all in all, it was more my prediction that carried this than my actual shooting, because my shooting was kind of pretty bad. It was really good that I had APCR.
And the results in it?
Results legendary. Got the Hand of God medal. Almost 10k damage. Got a Randy Walters. We got the Lucky. That was from the last shot we took from the T-32. High caliber Top Gun and a steel wall. When playing this tank, you will get a lot of steel walls when played correctly. That means poking ridges, using the turret armor, or heck, even your hull armor can bounce a lot of shells. Onto the team score, you see that this is like one of those monster carries. The second guy does just over 2k damage, and there's me almost doing 10k. That's the result that you want to see. 8 kills with 1450 basic speed. And yeah, that's it. This was actually for the March of Nations. So this game pushed me up into the top 10, so I got that nice shiny badge, which is also an added bonus to having this. I was laughing way too hard about the last seconds of the game. That just made my entire week.
Yeah.
And onto the detailed report, I lost a lot of credits. But yeah, what do you expect? Like
You're always out of ammo, so I mean.
Yeah, and I had like 31 APCR shells at the start and 0 at the end. Yeah, you're gonna lose a lot of credits when you shoot only gold. So yeah, that's it. That's how you carry games in a Super Conqueror, with some luck and with some prediction. You try to do your best to fight and win.
Since you're the mountain goat, I'm gonna ask you, what do you think the future is? They're closing some of the climbs, right?
Yeah, and well, since 9.21 we got a lot of climbs removed.
Yeah,
which is really nasty, of course. I think what the future of climbing is really looking bad. And I was looking at the Q&A from Wargaming, and they said that because there was a mod that showed where you could drive, that gave where you could drive to climb, that gave the unfair advantage. So that's when they started patching things out.
That's pretty stupid though, because the mod draws a line, but you still have to hit all the spots to get there. So it's not like it's on tracks you get up.
And when you climb, you just know. It's not like, what? You can just look at the terrain and see what's possible and what's not possible. Or maybe that's also part of my experience. But for me, it wasn't the mods. It was just the fact that you could climb that was nice in addition to the game. The broken ones on Lakeville, on Sacred Valley, and Redshire, they need to be removed.
Yeah.
Like, those were just bad for the game, I know. Like, I'm not gonna deny that. But the future looks really bleak, because with the mod out, Wargaming sees that there are less and less complaints about climbs, and people are like, yeah, close them. And the people that want to climb and like want to play something else instead of the corridor maps we have. Look at Mountain Pass, yeah. Oh, the difference between old Mountain Pass and new is just insane.
Yeah.
With old Mountain Pass where you could go everywhere, and now it's just 3 glorified corridors with some level difference.
Well, it seems to be the direction Wargaming wanted to be. Corridor maps and TDs.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see what they do in the future with new maps.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen a new map in ages. And
that came out today, but for the big grand battles.
Yeah, the Klondike battle map.
Yeah.
Who's playing grand battles?
I sure don't. It's a lot of camping and a lot of draws, so I gave up on that.
Yeah, when I see grand battle, it's like consider randoms as the trash bin, and now knock the trash bin over, and that's grand battles. It's a mess.
And your best advice to the players to become better in general, Xaneleon?
To become better, my best advice would be learn all the statistics of every tank by heart. Like, it's so good if you know that you can take 1 shot and dish out 2 shots instead of peeking, doing 1 shot and pulling back. I see that so often, that people just shoot once, even though they can shoot twice. Or when they tunnel vision, they just focus on that one guy they want to shoot, instead all the way to the right. Like, there's a guy at 200 meters that they can easily shoot and pen. That's the thing that you miss. The tunnel vision, learning all the statistics by heart, and predicting the minimap. That's like the most important things that you can have. If you know those things,
minimap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like if you would be cross-eyed, then it would be really easy, of course. But you need to be looking at your minimap around 1/3 of the time, and I'm not joking. I'm not joking, because the minimap is constantly shifting, and it's like your rear view mirror in a car. Well, let's say it's the rear view mirror and the side mirrors. You have to look at them all the time, and just like in a car and in the game, it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna learn a lot from it. You're gonna spot tanks. If you pay a lot of attention to the minimap, you're gonna see patterns. You're gonna see what flank is falling. Just if you see 5 versus 3, you can assume that the 5 guys are going to win. It's not difficult, right? It's like a little quiz you have to make. 5 more than 3? Are they gonna win? Well, probably. And if not, then you know that you have to push to get damage. And if they're gonna fall, then make sure you fall back to a position where you can help the rest of your team. And always follow the lemming train and lead the lemming train if you're able. Because it's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, lemming trains are the best. People hate them, but I love them. I absolutely love them. Lemming trains, oh, give me all day lemming trains. The thing is, with lemming trains, if the train stops, then it's basically GG.
Okay, Xaneleon, thanks for coming. I'll of course show people to your YouTube page where they can learn a lot, and they should of course go visit and follow.
Thanks for having me.
And Merry Christmas once again.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, and everybody at home, of course.
English one or the Russian one, but man pulled up in the German one. 2 4 4s in a 4-door truck, there's one on the right, on the left.